Today in the news on Vanguard Live, I am Precious Chukudi. We begin with the front pages of the papers this morning. Starting off with Vanguard, Vanguard is leading with Anguish as 30 children, others get kidnapped in Katsina, Zamfara Delta. Rider says 1,087 Nigerians kidnapped in March 2024. Bandits kill man, abduct wife, neighbor in Zamfara. Disrupt prayers at mosques, abduct worshippers. Zamfara government restricts movement along Katsina-Sokoto borders. Government kidnapped two varsity students in Taraba. Herdsmen kidnapped two. Baby in Delta demand 15 million ransom. Tinubu and new Senegalese president. You can see a photo story showing that on page 9. We must decentralize Nigeria now. That's coming from NWACHUKWU and PETERSIDE. Why I fell out with Odili, and that's coming from WIKE. Ondo Guba, APC leaders aspirant clash over Ayedatiwa's endorsement. You can read that on page 10. 2024 Olympics qualifiers. Super Falcons camp in joyous mode as more players hit camp. Stories above. Tinubu Oborivori Saraki congratulates Oluwari at 40. OKUAMA, police not army should probe, try suspect. Senior advocates, retired judges, that's what they're saying. Dangote, Adenuga, Rabiu, Otedola make Forbes 2024 billionaires list. And lastly, on the front page of Vanguard, Forex turnover in official market rises 95% to $12.68 billion in quarter 1 2024. We take a look at the Guardian newspaper. The Guardian is leading with federal government finalizing electricity subsidy removal plans, a 200% tariff hike. And we can see an infograph showing under NEC 2024 tariff order, most customers on band A to E what they are going to pay, and also the rising energy cost. There's an infograph on that one too. UCH staff scales down work hours over power outage. $1 billion hybrid notes on capital markets on the way for Nigeria others. NLC-TUC close ranks on minimum wage. JAM uncovers 1,665 fake A-level results. Peter Obi, economists lecture Tinubu's government on how to reduce borrowing. Inside Lagos Assembly, reforms bid to hasten state-owned justice system. Lastly, on the front page of The Guardian, weak confidence in economy ends quarter 1 as businesses battle inflation, FX crisis. We take a look at the Punch newspaper. The Punch is leading with diesel price drops as Dangote sells 1,225 naira per litre, supplies petrol May. The writer says dealers get 1 million litre each at 1,225 naira per litre. Price drops in Oyo, Lagos, Ogun. Senegal president sworn in advocates Africa's unity security. Deputy CP found dead in Oyo apartment. Police begin probe. Disconnection. UCH doctors suspend night shift. Begin strike Tuesday. Federal government Interpol in talks over Binance extradition. Naira sells below 1,280 to a dollar at official parallel markets. We take a look at the Nation newspaper. The Nation is leading with power, TCN, NEC battling to ease lingering outages. Rider says discos blame it all on low supply from Genco's weak infrastructure. This is a quote that says we are addressing all the problems associated with all the segments of power sector value chain. We need to compel discos to perform. They must perform. If they do not perform, all our efforts in generation and transmission is zero. Dangote refinery rolls out with diesel. Liter price slash expected. Faye unfolds a Pan-African agenda. Stories above. Binance chief others charged with money laundering. US mayor OK CBN's forex policy economic plan. Last year on the front page of the Nation, federal government registers 2 million Almajiri kids for basic education. And that's how we can take on the front pages of the papers this morning. Join us after the break. We'll be right back. Alright, welcome back. If you're just joining, it's still today in the news on Vanguard Live. I am Precious Chukudi. Joining me to talk about some of the stories on the front pages of the papers this morning is Mr. Agbenro Olajigbe, Executive Director of Emergency and Risk Alert. Good morning, sir. It's good to have you join me on the show this morning.
Good morning. It's a pleasure being with you.
All right, let's move into what we have this morning. And of course, bandits, terrorists, and headsmen wreaked havoc in some states of the country, kidnapping children and people at will. And in March alone this year, no fewer than 1,087 Nigerians, including children, have been kidnapped in the country. In fact, the figures may be higher as many incidents are not reported or underreported. What are your thoughts on this?
Well, it's very pathetic that Nigerians are still going through these security challenges across the country. No part of the country is currently spared when it comes to kidnapping, when it comes to abduction, when it comes to killing, when it comes to maiming, when it comes to decapitation of human bodies and everything. And we need to take urgent steps on this. Government, as far as I'm concerned, is playing with these security challenges that we are facing. We are not frontally facing it. I've said this several times. You cannot fight this war in silos. Today you deploy to Zamfara, tomorrow to these people. The type of criminals you are dealing with, terrorists, but they are hyper mobile. They can easily move from one part of the country to the other until we now evolve a strategy comprehensive that accommodates content strategies that can be anticipate. We are not going to get there. Yesterday it was Ekiti where children were abducted and they were released after some time, even though the teacher died. Kaduna, the same thing. Katsina, the same thing. These are Nigerians who the government vow took oath to protect. Because that is the very essence of existence of a state like Nigeria. The directive principle of government of this state is to ensure security and welfare of the citizens. And government has been a spectacular failure in this respect. What to be done, if there is no ideas of what can be done immediately, is to summon a comprehensive political security meeting. Not meeting with IG or security presence. I'm talking of those who can support the government to develop a robust, intensive, and of course, strategy that demonstrates competent understanding of the situations we are dealing with. So it's not go and fight them in Delta State today, move to Imo tomorrow, move to Zamfara tomorrow, and everything. It's not taking us anywhere. And these people are having what looks like upper hand. And all we think of is how to arm our soldiers, how to provide ammunition and everything. That is not what this security challenge is about. It's deeper than that. Let us reason together and how we are going to meet these challenges. That's why I'm saying that the basic thing the president ought to have faced when he came into office is to address the security challenge before even delving into the economic murky water that he did with his obnoxious policy. And the reason is this: it doesn't matter what you put in place. Insecurity will destroy them. It doesn't matter what you are building. Insecurity will consume them. We must know that we have existential problem and look at a way we are going to do it. And when these people are called together to meet, I'm talking of those who are not apolitical. I'm not talking of meeting of governors with president on security. Those are bad adage. No nation survive on that. If there is a security challenge in America now, it's not going to summon all the governors or these people to meeting. All critical professionals that understand the context, that can contribute, whether they are in government or outside government, are the people that we meet and bring out strategy. Anti-terrorism strategy of America was not developed by the military and those who are there. They were developed by professional, robust citizens who understand the context and the trouble and challenges. Researchers on securities, all those people are to come together and meet. And what they are going to do is not that they are going to meet forever. Instantly, they must evolve within, I'm talking of within 1 week of meeting. They must come out with immediate response that is necessary. Then we can now talk of medium and long time response. We have problem in this country. All we care about is who is replacing who in government today or tomorrow. No future, no plan, no strategic plan to engage these challenges. I have seen that. And not that they are not in public places and everything. I've just developed for one international organization, I developed a which I call the closing the market of violence. I did for Plateau State and I did for Borno State that is regressing. Even those that we thought before that they were now getting out of violence is creeping in again.